Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome, everyone, to Morgantown, West Virginia, home to the West Virginia Mountaineers. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Pittsburgh Panthers, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the West Virginia Mountaineers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Pitt lined up for the opening kickoff. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Mountaineers offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. Early last year, this was a contender for game of the season. Back and forth, Pitt looked to be dead in the water and somehow found a way to come back. This backyard brawl never disappoints.
It was fantastic. I mean, it was back and forth, high scoring. Both teams got in the 30s, and Pitt needed to deliver late, and they did. They scored 2 TDs in the last 3 minutes. Quarterback went in fuego. It was an unbelievable game.
Yeah, all around, too, for Pittsburgh, right? Because it wasn't just Holstein throwing it. He also led his team in rushing that day. But the defense came away with 2 critical turnovers. That was the difference in this game. The backyard brawl, man. This game is so much fun to watch.
Here comes the heat. He'll pull it down. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The Mountaineers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And on the third play of the drive, third down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard...
Turning it on. Quick step and go. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. And the Mountaineers are moving quickly down the field. They go to the ground. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Trying play action. Pocket breaking down. Finds his man. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Mountaineers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Got his man downfield. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Mountaineers have it with a 1st and goal. Snowed under by the defense. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. They'll run it. He's going for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Mountaineers!
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10-15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Pittsburgh's offense will take the field for the first time. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time out.
Yeah, and they were the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns. Like, it was a thing of beauty. Now, defensively, I also know that. And I know he's looking that way, so look forward to seeing.
He lobs one high down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Pitt.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he puts through the extra point. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Fox. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
The Mountaineers want to pick up the tempo. Wants to throw on third. Under fire. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
And the Mountaineers will bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Hand goes into the air for the fair catch, and the catch is made around the 40. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He'll take a deep shot here. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. Behind the chains now on second and long. It's complete to the left. They could have used a little bit more there. Picked up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. Tempo in overdrive. Dropping back, it's Holstein. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Pitt will have to boot this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. He's going to take off. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Line getting set on second down.
And they bring the blitz. I mean, you could tell they want to make him feel uncomfortable as quick as possible, and you can see him. He takes off with the football, and they just try to get to him, try to get him on the ground. But this defense is choosing to blitz right now in this football game.
Leaves it with the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Wide receiver going in motion. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Barnes. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. On third down, he drops to throw. Fires toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Mountaineers line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Handoff from the gun. Looking for room at the 40. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. And after the big play to start the drive, now 2 straight incompletions, and they need to find a way on third down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Third and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field, and we're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
Pitt will line up to punt it away.
On to punt it away.
He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Lets it fly. Makes the catch on the left. Off and running. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under it and make a big play for it.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Miami is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join Vinny Testaverde and Gino Torretta in the pantheon of greats to play at the U. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to USF. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. To throw, it's Holstein. Throws to the wideout. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Pressure coming. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Pitt will have to boot this one away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He gets it away from his own end zone. Makes the catch right at the 50. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football, that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
And the Mountaineers want to crank the tempo. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Mountaineers will call on their punt team. They'll look to pin them deep. And no shot at a return here as the punt goes out of bounds. Let's see what they can get going on this drive as they snap it from the 7. To the air on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Johnson. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Oh, they're after him. And down he goes back at the 3.
This is a tough part of the field. You want to try to create some space and give yourself an opportunity not to throw out of your own end zone. They didn't hold up in protection. They give up the sack, but thank goodness they didn't give up a safety.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They think there's room to run to the right here. Couldn't find any way to get out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
And they'll set up for the free kick from their own 20. And some room to work. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Creates a little space, and he'll be brought down. And the Mountaineers in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
He does a really good job being decisive, getting downhill, being a great runner. And guess what? You know how easy offense is when you get me in 2nd and short, 2nd and medium? Everything in the playbook is open to him.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Good timing on the quick out. And they pick up just a few on that completion. No huddle here for the offense. They'll go to the counter play. Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Mountaineers are moving quickly down the field. They'll ride the hot hand. They make the stop inside the 25, working closer to that red zone, a gain of 6. Line of scrimmage will be the 24.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2. And the Mountaineers moving quickly to the line. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. And they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And now the lead is even bigger. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Robinson. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. To the air, it's Holstein. Still looking. Buying some time. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. The Panthers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. To the air on second down. Firing to the right, complete. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. From the gun on third down. Quickly out to the tight end. Really nice job to get it past the sticks. Pick up the first down at the 30.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times
He's got it down the right side. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now they're looking for the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Off the play fake. Here's the pressure. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
What a beautiful day for the defense. A sack for you, a sack for you. Everybody gets a sack. Everything good happening for this defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Got a man, it's Williams. Brought down at the 33-yard line as this defense gets a third down stop. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. We'll start this second quarter with a field goal attempt. This will be a 50-yard field goal attempt, and he'll have to curl it in from the right side. And it's no good. After the missed field goal, it is still a 12-point game.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Takes this handoff and headed to the right. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. The Mountaineers are in the hurry-up.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Makes the grab, it's Vaughn. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Complete, out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up fourth down. Kick is in the air. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Finds his man, it's Lee. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Caught over the middle, it's Lee. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs.
Oftentimes when offenses get a first down, that's when they like to speed up the tempo, and you're seeing them now go hurry up.
He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Takes a handoff. It's Reed. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Panthers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll run play action. Fires to the tight end. Breaks into the open. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Looking for a man. It's Holstein. Hauls it in. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 where it'll be first and goal. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. First and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Motion from the wideout. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Into the house. Touchdown, Panthers!
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Mountain West. Utah State is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Aggies have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Air Force. The Mountain West likes to keep things interesting, and we'll circle back if anything big happens. Gentlemen?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Flips it out on the screen. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And the Mountaineers will punt it away on 4th down. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Keeps it on the draw. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Panthers come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll run it from the gun. That'll be a gain of about 7, leaves him with 3rd and 3. A lot of urgency for this offense. Scanning the field, it's Holstein. Under fire. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. Pitt will line up to punt it away. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. He'll keep it himself. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys.
There he goes! And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. Did it.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
And the Mountaineers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Singleton. And he's knocked down. The Mountaineers really need to keep this drive alive on third down. He'll do it himself. Tackled behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big third down stop by this defense. Punt is in the air on fourth down. What a great job on that kick, bouncing it out of bounds inside the 10. First order of business, get out of this hole as the drive starts at their own 7-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Good job up front to get it out to the 22 before he's knocked out of bounds.
And this QB is dialed in. You've already seen the passing ability to make plays down the field, but how about this? Running the option as well. The diversity in this offense, really hard to stop, and he's having a day.
Hit right back to the line. Rides to back and leaves it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. You can feel the Mountaineer spirit rising, reverberating across the field on this big third down. Off play action. He's got an open man. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for him.
Finds a tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared.
Oh, he's got some space. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Running into the open space. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. And the Panthers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. To the air. It's Holstein. It's complete. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Still some work to do after that last completion. It's second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. The play action fake. Fires to the big fella. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Panthers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Catch in the middle. It's Lee. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. They'll move the wide receiver. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. As they come to the line on 3rd down, already 2 for 2 on this drive, going for the hat trick and the score. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And this one shouldn't be too taxing, a 23-yard try. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. That slices the lead to 2.
19, 17.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Moss. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35.
That play-action fake just froze the defense for a split second. That allowed the tight end time to work his route, get vertical down the field, and pick up a big gainer for the offense.
And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. And the Mountaineers will hustle to the line. That's why the good Lord invented tight ends, isn't it, David? Get a good pickup on 1st down, open up the entire playbook.
And it just makes life so easy on quarterbacks. I mean, you got these guys that are so gifted athletically that you can do everything with them. They're like overgrown wide receivers, and now understanding zones and how to attack them. It's just unbelievable when you got these kind of big athletes.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Hand off from the shotgun. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. The Mountaineers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Grab near the marker. It's Singleton. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Mountaineers have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Rushes on him. Pressure's there and he lets it go.
One of the things I love about this kid is that he goes to work. He struggled his last game out, completed less than 50% of his throws. So back to the drawing board, back to fundamentals, and you can see that paying dividends in this game. I know he just threw an incompletion, but for the most part, this guy has been spot on.
A designed run for the quarterback. The Mountaineers back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to throw. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, West Virginia. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
The extra point is good, and they have a 9-point lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Michigan is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Ann Arbor for a long time. They're up 14 over Central Michigan. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. To the air, it's Holstein. Got a man, it's Reed. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And he's got enough for the 1st down. It'll be at the 35. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Lee. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds his tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Back to throw, time running short in the half. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. 3rd down coming in the Morgantown faithful, making it tough on this big play. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Caught near the sticks. It's Lee. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. And this is a weird move. They're sending out the field goal unit here. And he'll need a little distance and to bend it just right. A 41-yarder from the left hash. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Mountaineers will boot it away to start the 2nd half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll open the 2nd half with a run. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day.
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had their last game out, but just nothing going in this one. He has not been able to get himself into a rhythm. There's been way too much penetration up front defensively. They've been able to stop him in his tracks.
Back to throw, it's Holstein. Grab near the sticks, it's Lee. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They just keep throwing him the ball, this time on the slant.
No doubt, and you've seen it with the slant. You've seen other routes. Every route he's running, he's good. He seems to be open, so I'm going to continue to pick at this matchup every chance I get.
Pitt pushing the pace.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. Oh, and here they go again. 1st down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. And they'll get him down after a solid return. And the offense came out aggressively here in the second half, but they can't put the drive together and spit it up on the turnover.
I'll tell you, this defense has a lot of athletes. They've got a lot of guys with ball skills. If you put the football anywhere around them in their vicinity and their ability to catch the football, they'll come down with it. This quarterback has got to be way more careful here in the second half.
West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. Fights off a defender. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Vaughn. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
I think if you're the head coach here, it's a bit of a mixed reaction to your passing attack so far in this game. You put up a bunch of yards throwing the football, you've lit up the scoreboard, but you've also given up 4 sacks. Pass protection has been a problem so far in this game.
The Mountaineers send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And nobody able to handle that punt, and they'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking for a man. It's Holstein. Just a little off. Incomplete. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Quick strike complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
When you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
He'll try to do it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The give to the back. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. Hit right back to the line. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. They want to run this quarterback. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Trying play action. Got it behind the line. It's Edwards.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Going to try to pop one on the screen. They bring him down right at the 45. Not enough to move the sticks, but maybe close enough to go for it here on 4th. They boot it away. Catch is made at the 15. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Looking for a crease. It's Reed. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. It's Holstein. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. You can feel the Mountaineer spirit rising, reverberating across the field on this big 3rd down. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Pitt will have to boot this one away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Oh, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
And the Mountaineers get it past the sticks. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line.
First down, West Virginia.
And he'll be brought down. The Mountaineers want to move quickly. Fires to the big fella. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. And the Mountaineers are rolling down the field. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Here's a heat. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
All right, I know we're winning, and that's great. But at some point, we got to stop getting our quarterback killed. Like, we got to protect the most important player on the field. Please?
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. The last thing you need is this guy getting knocked around. Wisely avoids the hit with the slide. The Mountaineers will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. He'll pull it on the read. Brought down at the 27. It's a 5-yard pickup on the play. They want to get this defense on its heels.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
And you gotta love this defensive performance so far. Done such a good job against the running back that you saw last week, man. He can go off. He can make big plays. He can chew some yardage up and keep an offense on schedule. Nice job by this defense locking in.
Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Pitt will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Grabbed behind the line. It's Edwards. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And the Mountaineers in the hurry-up. Second down, he'll throw it. He'll throw it. Makes the catch. It's Vaughn. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Mountaineers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. clock ticking away as we have 4 minutes left here in the third.
West Virginia.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
With the catch, it's Edwards. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
Brings up second down.
Looks as if he's going to run it. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, third quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. Bringing the heat. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs.
Well, that play never had a chance. On fourth down, they're trying to catch the defense off guard, throwing for it, but no protection. Quarterback didn't have an opportunity to step up and get rid of that football. Give the defense credit, man. Tremendous aggression there on fourth.
They'll start this drive at their own 48. Gives it on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking downfield, it's Holstein. Right down the middle. Makes a connection. They'll wrestle it down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32.
And it's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
The give from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Pitt pushing the pace. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. And very important not only to generate power, but to find his mark, a 49-yard try from the left. He just barely got enough of that one and just barely kept it straight enough, too. That'll pull them back to within 6. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. The give to the back. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. And the Mountaineers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Out of the gun, the inside give. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for it.
The Mountaineers look to keep this drive humming.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football, and you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Unloads to the right. He's got it. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
First down, West Virginia.
On the run, it's Edwards. And he was fortunate not to play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Now on the option. Quick toss. And he was able to push forward for a solid gain as the clock strikes 0 here in the third. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers.
26.
After swapping ends of the field, that gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. He'll set up to throw. That's caught. It's Gallagher. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line.
First down, West Virginia.
From the gun, the running back has it. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. And the Mountaineers headed quickly to the line. He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. Here comes the heat. The offense coughs it up. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Nothing but green grass down the middle. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The defense putting points on the board.
You know, they say sometimes you got to be at the right place at the right time, and that linebacker was. When that ball came free, he saw it immediately, was able to scoop it, show you the speed, and he takes it back for a long touchdown.
Extra point here will give them the lead. And they did have to knock through the extra point to move on top, and they have the lead in the fourth. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Purdue is getting whooped today, and at some point this comes down to preparation. Are you prepared to play? Clearly the answer today is a big fat no. They're trailing by 28 to USC. Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is
Breaks into the open. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The Mountaineers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Right back to the well. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Working well behind the sticks on second down.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Sometimes as a quarterback, you just need to take the game over yourself. You need points to win, and it's going to come down to you throwing it or maybe running it like you just saw there to get that done.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? The RPO, fire complete to the left. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. On third down, going up top. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone. And the Mountaineers will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. And that is an excellent punt as it lands out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. This drive will start at the 6-yard line. The inside handoff. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Hit right back to the line.
Well, you got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him, they have been gang tackling him, and getting a lot of penetration up front.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Third down coming in the Morgantown faithful, making it tough on this big play. They stop him in the end zone, not only a safety, but they take the lead.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field, they got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away. Finds a little space. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Pulls it in. It's Gallagher. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Mountaineers can really attack on this second and short. Oh, better look out. There he goes. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
First down, West Virginia.
Wants to go up top on first down. Pocket breaking down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. From the gun. Give on the inside.
But with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And you usually don't bring in dime packages for running teams. You bring in dime because you know they're going to throw the football. You got more speed on the back end to cover, and defensive linemen know they have their job to do. And their job is to go get that quarterback and get that sucker on the ground.
They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Looking to throw, it's Holstein. Throws to the wideout. He's open on the right. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. Off the play fake on first down. Fires deep on the run. Catch inside the 25. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. To the air on first down. That's caught. It's Davis. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. Already in prime field goal position, but they would love to score a touchdown to take the lead. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Got his man. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Pitt pushing the pace. Right on the money. Touchdown, Panthers. They move on top here in the 4th.
I think one of the most underrated things we talk about with a QB is timing. Being able to get the ball out of his hands to his receiver where he can continue to catch the football and run with it. Nice pitch, nice catch, nice play in the 4th quarter when you needed it for this team to take the lead.
Lining up for the PAT. The extra point is good, and it's important. The lead is a touchdown now at 6. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Using his legs, it's Edwards. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'll try to snap it quickly. Off the play fake. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
And the Mountaineers will send out the punt unit. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Looking to pass. It's Holstein. Got his man. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. This is the kind of performance, guys, that sort of etches your name in the lore of a rivalry.
And playing big in this big moment, on this big stage, it is so nice to have a playmaker like that you can highlight, that you can focus on, that you can trust in.
He was so excited coming into this game, too, because he knows that oftentimes your legacy as a player is defined by how you play in rivalry games like this.
You can feel the Mountaineer spirit rising, reverberating across the field on this big third down. Got his man on the right. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Pitt right back to the line. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to third down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
Got a little space. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Lee. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
And at some point for the defense, I'm just thinking, hey, man, like, it's got to be somebody else. I mean, the big tight end has made play after play after play today, and we know if it gets close in the fourth quarter, they're going to look his way, so the defense really needs to have a plan.
And the Panthers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Motion from the wideout. Back to pass, it's Holstein. Using the quick game. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they've got to do it quickly to keep that time from running down. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the D deny them on second and goal? They'll run it to the left, looking for the touchdown here. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They believe in their running game on third and goal here. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Good, right down the boulevard. It's our forced to settle for the field goal.
That's a big drive for this offense in the fourth quarter. Now to take a two-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
He'll bring it out. It's Hamilton. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. From the gun, to give, looking for room. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He's got it on the left.
And even though they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play his A-plus level of football. We saw a nice completion on that last 3rd down. Let's see if he can keep it going.
He'll pull it down and run. Oh, he's got some space. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. The Mountaineers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, we know the game of college football is always evolving and changing, and one of the biggest reasons why is the quarterback evolution. Dual-threat quarterbacks. You're seeing 2 great examples in this game so far. Both guys can hurt you throwing it. Both guys can hurt you running it. It's been the running attack for both of these guys that's been the big story so far.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Mountaineers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Now facing some adversity on this drive after the loss of 4. It's 2nd and 14. Got it in the middle. It's Singleton. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Mountaineers! A great catch and run for 6.
That is such a great job by the offense, putting together a touchdown drive when they needed it most. Not a lot of time left to go, but if their defense can get them the ball back, they've got an opportunity to kick a field goal and walk out of here with a win.
Ready to try the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Troy is getting whooped today, and at some point this comes down to preparation. Are you prepared to play? Clearly the answer today is a big fat no. They're trailing by 31 to Memphis. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Looking downfield, it's Holstein. Got his man quickly. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. Pitt will have to boot this one away. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man down the middle. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Under fire. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pressure coming. Grabbed in the middle. It's Barnes. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Singleton. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Mountaineers will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th.
second down.
Gonna swing it on second down. The offense puffs it up, and they were on the move. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. How about this defense slamming the door shut with a fumble recovery, and the offense should be able to run out the clock from here. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. It was the first college football game ever broadcast on the radio, and across all manner of airwaves in this one, it is Pitt who emerges victorious in the backyard brawl. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. And David, they were able to go out and execute well enough to get this win.
And it's hard in these rivalry games with all the emotions running so deep. Like, you sometimes get overzealous. Sometimes you get too many penalties. It's hard to rein in your emotions.